Yeah, kind of a missable cutscene that a lot of people would just straight up miss. But instead of heeding his final warning, let's take all the time we can to just get everything that we can get. Okay. Now, here is where I wrote down a whole bunch of notes. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab the next mask from the salesman. Last time we did the key something mask. This time, I'm gonna give him the 10 rupees. Let's go ahead and get the skull mask. We'll want this thing for a few reasons this time instead of just selling it. Yeah, let's go ahead and go up here toward the castle. And this will be the first of many of these guys. You've seen them plenty around, and now it is time to stop dilly-dallying and actually start getting them. After destroying a gold skulltula, we get a little token to prove that we destroyed it. After that, it gets put into our gear, and now we have one. So the main goal is to get at least 50. And that'll be for like every reward that you'd want. But there is a total of 100 in the game, and I will be going around and collecting all 100. So with that said, let's go ahead and see what this is about. You want to play a game? It's 20 rupees to play. The shooting gallery. Alright, so pretty much we'll take our slingshot over here and shoot these rupees. Now you can use the analog stick. I personally really like the gyro controls. So I'll be using those. I just kind of find them to be a bit more of the precise thing. If I need to move around like a lot, I might use the stick, but for gyro, precise aiming, it's great. Like, just like that, I immediately got the winning shot. Alright, first one will get you the big Deku Seed bullet bag. You can now hold up to 40 bullets, which is nice. Any other win will get you just, you know, more rupees, so it's kind of whatever. Now if we come over to, not over there, but over here, we got the Bomb Chew minigame. Now, unfortunately, this is kind of an expensive minigame to keep trying and failing on, so hopefully we just get what we want very quickly. Alright, so annoyingly, she won't tell you what you win until you start the game, so let's go ahead and hit play. For the prize. Oh yeah, we'll want that. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Now, unfortunately, unlike gyro controls, there's no real great way of aiming yourself here. You just kind of have to do your best here. Try to line yourself up and go toward the center. See, I wasn't even like perfectly centered. It still hit the target, but I was still veering to the left a little. But let's see. I don't want to do that over here now. Let's just aim left slightly. Definitely one of those things where you're gonna have to try it, see if it'll work. Maybe with better timing so we don't hit the thing. Get out of the way, chicken! Thank you. That actually missed. Okay. Let's try it over here now. Yeah, pretty much, I hate this minigame. Honestly, I really hate this minigame. Because not only will things get in your way, but it's also not a guaranteed lineup either. Surely it goes in this time. Okay. Now the first and last ones are pretty simple. You just try to line yourself up in the center as much as you can. If you're playing the N64 or like a GameCube version, you actually got it a bit easier because of the notches in the stick. On 3DS, it's a perfect circle, so I have to hope for the best here. Okay, cool, the big chicken didn't get right in the way. Now we won! Alright, first prize! We got this big bag of stuff, which is just a big bomb bag. Now we can carry up to 30 bombs. Pretty fantastic. Alright, so let's go ahead and play it again because we got Thankfully, we got bomb chews from the dungeon, and that would have been one prize, but the other important prize, if we can get it here. It's not important, but I guess we'll go for it. So now this time we have to angle ourselves just right for the right instead of the left. See, that went a lot better. Oh, don't you think about it, chicken. That was actually a perfect game. Didn't miss a single time. Alright, now that we just got that rupee, we could try it again. Let's see what we get this time. I mean, I'll go for it, but I don't need it now. In the original game, this could be the first time you would get bomb shoes, because generally in the normal Ocarina of Time, they're not important to get at any point. Versus this game where it can be a little useful. Okay, maybe that's better. There we go. Get out of the way, chicken! Oh my god. How did that not blow up the chicken? Okay, I'll take it. Hell with it. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the rupees to play again. Unfortunate, because we are only 1 rupee shy. But just like with the, just like with any other money troubles you may have, an easy way to get more would be to just kind of leave town. Since we actually need money anyway, let's just go right into here. You get a lot of money right here. It's not the greatest way to get money, especially since the best way is actually literally right outside the door here. But it's nice for a quick buck, especially since we only needed 1 rupee to play the game again. But now I think we got enough to do 2. There we go. We can play that game twice now. But the main reason why we actually want to come in here is because of this box. Got another gold Skulltula we can knock out. Here we go. Now that we got enough rupees to play the game twice, let's go ahead and try it again, and this time hopefully we'll get the prizes we need. Find it way too easy to just roll into stuff you're trying to interact with. Alright, wake her up again. And it's like she's pretty easy to start sleeping, I guess. Alright, for the first prize we get... I'm tempted to walk out. And you know, if you're playing like a randomizer, I feel bad for you over here because like there's 2 main upgrades you can get in here, and those upgrades could easily be randomized to just be a recovery heart. And you never know until you see like all the prizes like come up. You know? That did not go front and center at all. Ooh, but that did stop that chicken. It also didn't go front and center. Wait, you did? Okay, I'll take it. This game's already stupid enough. Might as well just take the win even if it doesn't make sense. Alright. Let's see what we can get this time. More bomb chews. What's the max that we can carry? Oh, I think I just blew her up. Ooh. Yeah, for somehow my aiming is just to the left, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, that might be a little bit too far off, yeah. Come on. It wouldn't surprise me if this minigame was created to showcase about how you can alter the analog stick to be like a specific direction. But with the way these bomb chews just kind of scatter around and sometimes go the way it should and sometimes not, it's just, I don't know. If the thing went in a straight line instead of zigzagging the whole time, like it probably would be a better showcase, but I don't know. Okay, chicken, I need you to get out of the way. No, no! You little... I didn't want bomb cheese anyway. Okay. Alright, time to lock in. Because we're gonna want that. Yeah, we're almost done with the minigame here, with that being the last... Damn it. With that being the last prize that you'd want. But I want to mention how in the second room over here, it is like there is a chance that you can actually get like one that's lined up directly with the center as well. So there is a chance that you can actually have all three phases literally be in the center. I am not getting this piece of heart, am I? Oh my god. Dude! I was doing fantastic when it came to the purples and the bomb chews, but now that I actually need the piece of heart... Get out of the way, chicken. Don't move. Thank you. Now we leave and never come back. Never again. We are never coming back. Good day to you, lady, who, you know, behind the scenes doesn't actually have legs. Anyway. I think that is about all we can do here. So, let's just go ahead and leave the town to the south. And if you were even more unlucky than I was when it comes to like the bomb shoe stuff, which, I mean, I don't think I was generally that unlucky. But what you can do is stand over here, make it nighttime. And just let the bridge lift you up. And there you go. You got 20, 40, 60. 60 easy rupees. Alright, but now that it's nighttime, let's go ahead and go right back into town. Funny thing is, now that you're in town, you actually can't leave now that it's night. But what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to come over here. See this white dog over here? We're gonna want to get right in front of them and then make them follow us. Go this way. Oh, happy doggy. And you go into this house over here. The dog will follow you all in. You talk to this lady here. Richard! This is my little Richard. Thank you, thank you. I'll give you this as a reward. And you got a piece of art. Alright, sweet. Now we got other progress to health. If I didn't mention it already, pieces of heart, after getting 4 of them, you get like another heart container, which just increases your life even more. So it's just generally a good thing to just grab all that whenever you can. Okay, and I think that's all we need to do here. So let's attempt to leave town with the gate closed. Let's see. I do kind of wish I had more people in my Twitch chats. That way, like, you know, my dumb emojis right here could be used. Stuff like this guy. Anyway. So now what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to go over to Lon Lon Ranch, and I'm just gonna speedrun tactic my way over there. It'd be different if I could just ride Epona, but can't do that now, so this is the fastest we got. And then what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to make it night. Alright, first thing over here. There's a gold Skulltula we can get from up there. 2 shots with the slingshot will knock it out, and then you just take your boomerang and throw it at the token, and now it's yours. I like doing this cool pose after grabbing one. Let's see. Over here there's a tree. Knock it down. There's another one. And those aren't the only ones, because there's actually another one over here. Abby's gonna be saying this a lot, huh? Yeah. Let's check out the Temple of Time. Not yet. Not yet. We will, though. Don't you worry. We will. Alright, here you could already see 1 gold Skulltula. Or GS as I wrote it down in my my little notes. Get out of here! I'm not taking that from you, buddy. Oh, that was a little too far. Try it again. And now what we're gonna want to do is go into here. And you may think that this is like a big maze, but here's really what you need to do. You just pull this block once, climb it, and then just kind of drop down. There you go. And then inside here, there's a little crawl space you can enter. You can already see why we're here. Go and grab this piece of heart. Piece of cake. Now, some of the gold Skulltula you can get on the first visit over here. You won't be able to get the one on the window or the one on the opposite side of that wall, but you can get the tree. You can get this piece of heart on first visit. But I'm doing like a thing where where I show off like the dungeons and then show off all the collectibles once we have the ability to get every collectible. Because while you can get some of the first visit, you generally would have to backtrack even more if you get them on first visit. And, now we only have to visit it twice instead of like twice with like only like one thing to do. Oh, and if I haven't shown it off, I don't know if I can actually go in here right now. Okay, let's go ahead and show off something over here. I wish I did it now before I made it nighttime, but oh, did I go all the way back out there? Oh my goodness. Running backwards is fast. Even faster than the horse? Wow. Can't believe I just about raced a horse just by running backwards. Oh yeah, this is just a fast mode of travel. The only thing you sacrifice is the ability to look forward. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I've shown this off. We were in here and picked up a bottle earlier, but if we go up here, there's actually a little Easter egg. You can see a lot of little pictures. The original version didn't have like this much detail, but you can see like all the little pictures up there. You know, that's cute. But also, if we go over to here, oh, we see a little scribble on the wall. That's cute. Let's see. There was like another thing over here somewhere. Am I mistaken? I could have sworn this is it. At some room, now I'm kind of questioning on whether it was this room or if there was that same room later on. There is a little Easter egg to Skyward Sword, and because of the mirrored version and Skyward Sword Link is usually a right-handed version, it is kind of one of the only ways you can actually see a left-handed Skyward Sword Link. Yeah, I'll see if I can find that later. But apparently it's not where I thought it was, so...